Hello and welcome. My name is Mariam from Data is Good. These are the important things you should keep in mind before coding or learning a new programming language. As you know, we are learning JavaScript concepts, so these steps would be really very helpful for you. First, set up goals. Second, practice patience. Third, pay close attention to the basics. Fourth, practice coding by hand. Fifth, learn by doing, not by memorizing. And sixth, make mistakes, then learn from them. And we surely will be by your side helping you go through every step in this learning process. Now let us dive into the point of this video. Sometimes after creating an array, we need to modify it. For example, we need to add, remove, or split the array or the elements of an array, etc. And for that, JavaScript provides us with a variety of methods, and with the help of those methods, we can do different operations on JavaScript arrays. Push and pop are two important methods which we can apply to arrays and modify them. So today we will be learning about push and pop methods in JavaScript. Before we begin our video, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not already, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with all the latest videos coming from Data is Good's YouTube channel. And without any further ado, let's get started with the video. But first, let us see the agenda of this video. We will first understand what the push method is, then the syntax of the push method. After that, an example for the push method, and then how to add more than one element in the array and how to get the length of the array. After the push method, we will move forward to the pop method's definition and the example. Then we will be seeing the example of how to get the removed element from an array. Then the pictorial representation of these methods. And at the end, there is an assignment for you guys. By the end of this video, you will acquire a piece of deep knowledge about the two methods, push and pop. You will understand when and where to use them. And it will be much easier for you to do coding using these methods. As you know, these two methods work with arrays, so we will be having some examples of arrays. Alright, then let us start with our first method, that is push. As stated in the agenda, we will start with the definition of push. The push method adds one or more elements to the end of an array and returns the new length of the array. Remember, the new item will be added at the end of the array. And obviously, this method will change the length of that array. To add items at the beginning of an array, use array.unshift. Let us see the syntax of push. Array name.push, item 1, item 2, up till item n. Array name is the name of the array which we are going to give. Then the push method, and there are multiple arguments that will be added at the end of an array. For example, myArray.push, John, Michael. Here myArray is the name of an array in which we are pushing two items, John and Michael. Both of these items will be added at the end of myArray. Now let us move on to the next agenda of our video. VS Code Example 1 using push method. Let us see the example and understand that. Let us save and refresh the file into the browser. Now you can see the output as required. The key is added at the end of the array. As you can see guys, we have created one array called myArray. Then we added key at the end using the push method. Then we displayed myArray in the browser. VS Code Example 2, adding more items. Sometimes we want to add more than two items in the array. Let us see how we can do that. In this example, we have added one more item to the array, which is blueberry, and displayed the array yet again. VS Code Example 2, checking the length. Now let us check the length of the new array. We can do that as well. Without wasting any more time, let us jump into the code. Great, as we refresh the browser, we can see the array along with the length of that array. We stored the length of the new array in myArray_length. Well, that is all for the push method. Let us move forward and see our next method, which is pop. It is time for the definition of our next method, which is pop. The pop method removes the last element from an array and returns that removed element. This method changes the length of the array. To remove items from the beginning of an array, use array.shift. Now let us see the syntax of pop. Array_name.pop. For example, myArray.pop. Here, myArray is the name of the array and the pop method is applied to myArray, which eliminates the last item from the array. Now it's time for us to dive into the code. As we save the file and refresh the page, the last element from the array gets eliminated. We applied the pop method on myArray. Grapes item is eliminated from the array and the rest of the array has been displayed. VS Code example 1, getting the removed item. Now let us get the removed item from the array. Let us see the example now. Well, as the definition states, we can get the removed item from the array. We stored the items, the variable removed, and displayed it on the browser. Since the removed item is grapes, it is displayed on the screen. Well, that is it for this method, guys. We talked about two important methods from the list of methods that allow us to remove, add, or retrieve the array elements, which are slice, splice, shift, unshift methods, etc. Well, here is a pictorial representation of these two methods. As you can see, the pop method pops out the element and the push method pushes the element inside the array. Fantastic. Now you know all about these two methods and you can use them in your code efficiently. And it's assignment time. Use push to add India and Japan into this array and then pop the last element. Countries equal to Spain, Italy, Canada, England, Denmark. Determine the output of the code. Constant fruits is equal to banana, orange, apple, mango. Variable A is equal to fruits.pop. Document.write. Well, on this note, we have reached the end of our video. I hope you really enjoyed today's lecture. And if there are any suggestions, then please go ahead and comment them as well. We will try our level best to reply to each of your comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative as well as fun videos like this. Bye. Take care.